So this is a beautiful winter's day. The sun's out, no clouds in the sky. It's a brisk breeze blowing. And what are we doing, Svein?
We're playing!
Absolutely, like the nerds we are inside at tabletopbattle.com playing a game just for, well, half of which is funsies. The other half is to show off some tank skills, or what do you say, Svein?
Well, some legendary crew.
Some legendary crew.
Yeah.
Basically, guys, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to ease our way into our first Flames of War video. And I can hear the clicking sound. What's up with this thing? Here we go. We're going to be easing into Flames of War, where we'll be shooting our first real Flames of War battle video real soon, with playing with Flames of War size miniatures, some Flames of War size scenery, but using the bolt action rules for tank wars. This will be a legendary battle, or the Battle of Legends, where we will have lots of tanks filled with names that are pretty famous in the World War II scene. I'll take you through the Germans. See if I can get this right. Is a Panzer IV. He's a point filler, so that we could reach roughly 2,500 points for each side. Next to him, we have who? Svein?
That is actually Ernst Bachmann.
In his Panther.
Yes.
Followed by the biggest, baddest thing on the table. The model is proxied, however, since we seem to be lacking Jagd Tiger in both Flames of War and Bolt Action, which we're waiting for. Anders, get a move on. Yes, this is Otto Karius.
Yes.
Next to him, we have one of two Tigers.
Yes.
The first one up is
Kurt Knispel.
Germany's #1 tank ace during World War II. And lastly, but not least, Michael Wittmann in his Tiger 1. So this is the German lineup of our legendary battle. We will be using bolt action rules through and through, including range and whatever rules the tanks have. Mm-hmm. So I'll take you over to the Allied side, which will be filled with Americans and British for this battle. Right. So for the Allied side, we have a rather large lineup, since the Germans really out qualityed the US tanks, or the Allied tanks. We have a total of 5 German tanks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, am I counting wrong? No, 8. 8 Allied tanks to make up for the same amount of points.
I see 9.
I see 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's a Norwegian 8.
Yeah,
that makes 9 for everyone else.
Excellent.
This is exactly what you think it is. It's a Stuart. At least I hope you think it's a Stuart, because it's what it is.
Point filler.
It's Stuart M3A3 with the recon rule, which I have been told that I'm allowed to say by our viewers. But so go away, Svein.
Called a recce.
Recce. So to begin with, you were right, I was wrong, but I'm now allowed to call it a recon vehicle.
But I was right, and you were wrong.
Anywho, we have 2 Hellcats, also known as M18. They also have the recon rule. We have a Jumbo Sherman, upgraded armor, and it's slow compared to the regular version. And we have the US super tank M26 Pershing, the only thing in my army with anything more than a heavy gun, I think. Yeah, it has a super heavy anti-tank gun. And then we get to the Legends, featuring a Sherman. This is going to be funny because they're all Shermans. This is Lafayette Poole, commanding the American green drab tank without the commander. We have Creighton Abrams driving the commanded American Green Drab tank, which is also Sherman. We have the first British Sherman, which is Dring. I know he has more names than that. His name, sorry about this, his full name is George Dring. Should say that all of these guys have a loads of special rules that we'll go over once we start playing. Way too many things to go over on an intro. And lastly, we have over here Sidney Radley Walters, also commanding a Sherman. So as you can see, the full lineup for the US troops. Yeah, Germans are outnumbered, but I'm still feeling like the Americans and British are outgunned, or what do you say? It probably will take some voodoo magic for me to win this, but I'll try. While Svein doodles down the remaining rules that we need to remember, I can take you through the terrain of today. I've been playing way too much World of Tanks lately, so we're halfway trying to make a setup that would probably look good in World of Tanks, don't you think? Since you've also dabbled in that. We're going to come in from the short end. Obviously not the same short end. One of us is coming here, the other one's coming over there. Village with outlying farmland on the other side of the table. River splitting the table in two with one bridge crossing. And a little river crossing over here. Other than that, I think basically what you see is what you get. You get forests, you get really enormous hedges, which the tanks can't see over. You have some cut logs. All that pretty much looks like hardcover is hardcover, and then soft cover from, well, there isn't any soft cover. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Fence. Fence and grain. This will make for some nice soft cover. What else do we have? Yeah, we got buildings, which is what it is. You can obviously they can't park inside them, so they'll be driving around trying to hide. If anyone knows of any grave markers we can use in Flames of War size setting, let us know, because this place would look awesome with grave markers. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So we'll be back real soon with round 1 of our Legends game. It's still a beautiful day, and we're ready for round 1.
And I, with 5 order dice, got the first one, and he got 8, 9. How many was it, Damon?
Recon 9.
Okay, I will bring on my point filler, the Panzer IV Mark H. It's a heavy anti-tank gun, an armor value of 9+. He will enter here. And that's pretty good. He has an advance of 9, and he can run 18, and on the road that's up to 36. Let's see how far it is. To go down here it's 18, so this is a run of 18. I have spent 6, 12.
You can go 6, 12, 18. You got 6 more.
6 more.
So 3 more.
3 more on the. That will put me behind the buildings. That's fine. So he's over there.
Yep. Before we find out the next die, obviously, as we said, there's quite a few special rules for the Legends.
Lots of them.
But we can go over some of the smaller details quickly. Each of them has 4 special or 4 skills.
Yeah.
They are usable once per game. So they have 4 skills, so they can have 4 uses of each, or of one of them.
Yeah, a total of 4 special skills
Yeah.
that can be used.
In addition, some of them have special rules that are either useful or useless. When they come into play, we'll let you know what's what. In addition to that, we've chosen commanders. We're not following Tank Wars to the letter, but we've chosen. We've chosen.
We have chosen.
We have chosen to. What the hell? We've chosen our commanders.
Yes.
For your side, it is
Michael Whitman,
driving
the Tiger 1.
And for the American side, we have
This guy.
Mr. Walters. Mr. Walters. Now, this picture I like. Driving his Sherman. Reason why I chose him is because he gives +4 morale for anything within 12. Yours give +1.
I'm +1, so that means he will be a priority to take out.
Yeah. So dice?
Yeah.
Dice.
Answer 4 advancing or running on the road. And we didn't show it, but of course this is turn 1. And Damon, you have got some backlight from the window. We need to fix that. Have backlight.
It's magic!
Yes.
Also known as voodoo magic.
Yes.
I also have a die.
Well, we already said that, didn't we?
Did we say I had a die?
Yep.
Anyway, I have a die. I have way too many tanks. I'm gonna bring on some cannon fodder.
Yeah. Why are they all on the table? That's not right. You need to remove them.
They're eventually. Hold your horses.
We're
gonna be deploying my Stuart, also known as cannon fodder, down here to try to battle it out with his enormous German
thing.
Quality tanks. So it's a tank like everything else. He has a movement of
9 advance.
So that's a total of.
Are you advancing?
Yeah.
So 18.
18. Actually, we're gonna
then
go.
You can do 1 pivot, but you can just.
We're gonna go on a run actually.
So that's up to 24.
So we're up at 8.
But no pivots, so make sure you go straight. Okay, people are getting bored right now.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. That's it. He ran.
Puny Stuart can see a big monster over there.
It's at least a less puny tank. Speaking of not puny, Jumbo!
Jumbo!
He will come in and back up the Stuart.
So this is just a point filler also?
This is also just a point filler.
Running?
Yeah. This goes to show... yeah, wait, this is slow. This goes 12.
So it has 6 on the advance?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
And this is to show...
this is to show how badly outmatched the Allied forces actually were. I mean, you can see we need to fill up with 5 additional US tanks to get near the same point value as
the Germans.
The Germans have on 5 tanks.
And this was, like Damon said, about 2,500 points.
Yeah.
And of course, the legendary crew are, well, the Germans have from 500 to 700 points per model.
While the most expensive I have is Creighton Abrams at 300 and something. 300 and something points. So he costs less than half of what Ottokarius costs.
Yes. Also, and he should.
He should, because
the puny Stuart gets some support from his big brother, and now Damon will bring in the even
bigger brother.
Yeah.
I'm bringing in my biggest weapon, the M26 Pershing. Although he's not going to be anywhere near those guys, they're going to have to fend for themselves. We're going to be driving up. Let's see, we're running. That's 18 inches.
Unless he has some special slow rule.
No, he doesn't have slow rule. No.
So he's running 18 inches.
And that is run. And like Svein just informed me, after he just drew a die for himself, he told me that he needed to think, which can take some time, so I can show you some pretty pictures. Doesn't this look nice?
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful terrain and a lousy German commander. Have you had enough time to think?
No, we need to pause.
Yeah, okay. Back to the Pershing. And Svein is done thinking, and after careful consideration, he's bringing on
Otto Karius with his young tiger.
Yeah, the most expensive model on the table. Are we allowed to say the points?
I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything?
Nope.
No, you can just cut that out. And moving on, Otto Karius.
That's 18 inches.
18. We're not going there.
No.
18 inches of Otto Karius.
Yeah, and then he can't go any further. But that was an advance.
Yep.
So I can do some pivoting. Which maybe I should put him over here. And
how's your line of sight now, if you want to?
well, he's in my way anyway.
Yeah, 1 inch rule.
So
1 inch rule, for those of you who don't know or are joining us for the first time, you cannot fire your arms, guns, legs, feet, heads, or any other kind of weaponry if you have units that's within one
damage.
Yeah, that you can't damage or are within one of your own units.
So he would
So
need to be
he's
over here.
a little bit too close to be able to fire his gun.
Yeah, but I'm not going to shoot at anything because I can't see anything.
He wouldn't have been aiming for my Stuart.
Well, I can't make that shoot, so it's fine.
Hey, this is Otto. Don't diss the Otto Karius skill shot.
No, he can definitely shoot. He has the range, but this guy
Is still within 1 inch.
Yeah, so
So instead of that, we're doing another die.
we do. Otto Karius has advanced. No targets, but there's a big one.
And dice. Die. Since you're bringing on legends, let's follow the suit.
Well, I have to bring on because I don't have any more
Don't
point
have anything
fillers.
else. So we'll be bringing on Mr. Abrams. Yeah, we're going to be bringing on Mr. Abrams.
Could he be the forefather of the M1A1 Abrams?
Could be.
Could be. That is named after.
Let's look up on that before you post this stuff and have a ping come on the screen with actual info on that. He has standard Sherman. He's going to be driving really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Or is he? Yeah, he's going to be driving really fast.
So he can run 18.
He's going to inch his way through here.
No pivots.
No pivots. No.
Okay.
And that's it for him. He doesn't have any other fancy stuff. So Creighton Adams comes onto the table, and he's quickly followed
By Michael Whitman.
Penning and
He will
Michael
move.
Whitman in his Tiger 1.
Yeah. So he will advance. I marked up 9 inches already. Boom, 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 boom. And the reason for the advance is that I can also make one pivot. So he will go like that.
So Michael Whitman comes onto the table looking for some juicy allied targets. And whilst he does that, Svein also draws the next die.
So that means Kurt Knispel.
Germany's #1 tank ace of World War II.
So he will be running 18 inches.
I don't think they actually made the breaking sound, did they?
You have already said that in another video.
I have?
You have.
I
You
can
repeat yourself.
You repeat yourself. I do that on a regular basis with my voodoo dice, so I don't really care.
Let's go.
You shooting at something?
No. Kurt Knispel looming in the distance. And
Watching for
and in the other
next
distance.
die, who's coming in with a Hellcat,
Hellcat is entering.
which has a heavy anti-tank gun.
So that means a +6 penetration.
And he's actually capable of mortally wounding your tanks.
Yeah, actually, but these guys are open top, so I can actually use my machine guns to pin them.
Yes, and they're also recon vehicles.
Not Reese?
So, no. You can say Reese all you want, they're recon vehicles.
Well, I'm not the one that was saying Reese.
18.
18 on the run, no pivots.
No.
I don't think they make that sound either. M18 Hellcat entering from the table edge, and behind it you can see the fierce beast.
The real Hellcat.
The real Hellcat.
Meow.
Okay, Damon, what's happening?
Well, I gotta die.
You gotta die? I don't.
Well, that's probably what you wanna
No,
have.
I don't want you to
my
die.
army die.
Yeah.
But I have a new dice.
Yes.
And I'm going to bring on another cat. Are we happy now?
Yep.
Thank you. And we're actually gonna bring it in to try to lay some pain.
Oh, you're gonna shoot?
I'm gonna shoot. It's gonna drive.
You can drive up to 18 on the advance on the road, and have one pivot.
I'm gonna drive up here.
What in the world can you see from there?
Let's see, that's 9 inches.
Hmm?
Now I can go a little bit off road.
You can. You have moved the equivalent of 4.5, so you still have 4.5 left on the road. Okay, I think we need the laser pointer thingy.
Where's the laser pointer thingy?
There it is. And let's now see.
No.
Yep.
That doesn't look like a big problem.
Nope. And even though the fences are a bit tall, but they won't block line of sight since they are fences.
So, well, he had a heavy anti-tank gun.
Yep.
That is a
72
72-inch shot.
That means half is 36, and I guess you're above that. And this is just a filler, not a
No,
super
something
special.
that actually matters. So we're at 44 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, important note also.
All vehicles are
Veteran.
Yeah.
Unless stated otherwise, but there won't be any because they're all veteran.
Yeah.
I have 2 British Shermans. They do not have gyro stabilizers.
no, as the US vehicles has.
All the other ones have it.
And that means you can shoot on the move without the -1 penalty. So in this case, he is looking at a 3 to hit, plus 1 for moving. No, not 1 for moving, but 1 for long range, and 1 for soft cover.
1 for soft cover.
So 5. Normally it would have been a 6 if you used a British vehicle with the same gun. So 5 or less.
Highway.
Highway. Oh, that's mine. No, come on.
Anywho, that is a +6
-1 for long range.
versus your.
Front armor of 9.
So that's a
Looking at 5. 4.
It's 6. It's a 5. I need 4 to
4 to
glance
glance,
and
5 to pen.
kill.
So show us the 1, Damon.
I'll show you a 5.
No, I don't want to see a 5.
Yes. No. But I hit you. It's a pin.
It is.
It's a pin. So the Panzer IV takes a direct hit, but no damage from my M18 Hellcat.
Yeah.
Well, I failed to damage, but without fail, there is no glory or happiness. I don't know how that goes. He pulled the next die, which leaves me with the last 3.
Yeah, so I got my last one. And you have a pin on me, the first pin. And I will bring in Mr. Barkman as a support to Michael Whitman. And he will run 18 inches, and I will just and go behind this courtyard, sort of.
You know, the next sound that you're going to be hearing from tanks moving will be like X-Wing starfighters.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to make that sound.
There Ernst Barkman is entering from way over here. And Damon, you have 3 order dice left.
I have 3 order dice, but if I play my
Special rule.
my special rules and movement correctly, it'll basically give me 4, because my Commander-in-Chief, Mr. Walters, has a rule that says when he executes a run order and ends his move within 6 inches of a friendly tank, I can remove that order die and put it back in the bag.
And since it's only you left, it will go into your hand.
It will go into my hand and I can just move another unit.
That's cool.
But he's not going just yet. We will be moving Mr. Lafayette Pool.
This is the pool.
Trying to get some flanking movements going. He's gonna rev up the engines and go 18. Meow.
Is there really space behind there?
I promise Star Wars.
Yeah, but dude, I wasn't aware there was space over there.
There's space over here.
You've been cheating me.
Next
die.
Next die happens to be me. We'll bring on my first British commander. So George Dring will be coming onto the table. Let's try to...
He will enter the party.
Yeah, he will enter the party. He's going to drive up 18. Try to get some cover behind Mr. Muscle.
Mr. Pershing, M26.
There we go.
And are you ready with your commander, or should we...
No, my commander is at the ready.
Yep.
He is going to be... Yeah, he's going to run.
Run 18.
Run 18. There we go.
Position himself behind the incredibly large hedge.
Actually, he's going to run all the way up here.
Yeah, so you have 6 inches to your Pershing.
So that I have 6 inches to my Pershing.
Yeah. And then you can remove...
Then I can remove the die and move my Pershing again.
Yes, so this is the special rule, and this is a rule you can use once.
This is a rule that he can use every time he does
a run order. So it's a special rule, not a skill.
Not a skill.
So that's nasty.
That's nasty. So my Pershing will move another 18.
So he is running for his life, or my life.
He's running for the German life.
Okay.
There we go.
So that concludes all the movement for this first turn. And as usual, we will be back with turn number 2. Battle.com is back with turn 2.
And allied die.
Yep.
Which will be used on my M26 Pershing. He's going to go 2 inches, then be on the road. Do the math.
Maybe 3 inches.
Okay, 3 inches to be on the road.
Yeah, so then he has 6 inches left, which equals 12 inches on the road. But that's one pivot, and that's the only pivot he can do. Want me to pause?
No, no, no. You can't get a shot at him anyway.
Okay.
No. It has to be right. This is what he would actually do. Point that gun that way. Now I'm done. This is the dice that I pulled.
And it's mine.
No, it's Germany's.
It's Germany's. But I got the second one.
Yes.
So I've already done the measuring, since we are driving partially on, off the road and on the road.
So you're actually moving that thing?
I am moving that thing if I can manage the order test, and it will be an advance. And this is a veteran.
Like
so
everything
9.
else on the table?
Yeah, so 9 or less. And he goes down. That was not according to plan.
That was very close to a bar.
He goes down.
Yeah, and that's it.
Sure is. So a failed order for me means he's not only blocking Otto Karius, but also still in a position to be very much shot at by this Hellcat.
Which will happen since I got the next die. Because now I have a gold opportunity to block the most dangerous thing on the table. So we're going to take it. So he's going to be driving again.
You're going to advance, since you have no penalty.
Slightly, anyway. I'm going to be driving up here. Yeah, I'm going to be driving down here. There.
Okay, I think you used your movement now. And?
Best way to use that movement, drive back and forth. He's going to open fire. We know that I'm within range. We know I can see you.
But are you still above? Yeah, you are above 36. No, above. Yeah, 36.
Yeah, so we're looking at
4.
4.
Because of soft cover and long range.
Yep. 3, 4, 5.
5, but you had 5 last time.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same thing.
You moved, yeah,
Yes,
5.
Still 5. Yeah, because 3 because of veteran, 4 because of long range, and 5 because of soft cover.
No penalty for moving. And that's what we want to see. That's the second one in a row.
Sorry.
Shame on you. That shoots, and this time fails miserably to hit my downed Panzer IV.
Yeah, take a look at this Stuart. He's going to kill you.
The Stuart is going.
Oh, I had the next die by the
Yeah,
way.
you did.
So he's going to drive. Let's see, he's going to drive 3. Make a pivot.
1 pivot.
He's going to drive 5. And with his light, can I actually hurt you with that thing?
Yeah, I have armor value of 9.
Yeah, I can actually do that.
So it's 3 for long range, but if you pull a 6 out of the bag, or out of the voodoo dice hands,
I usually do.
you can at least glance me.
I'm just within range.
Yeah, and we're saying this because since we are playing with the updated rules for tanks, that only vehicles that actually can hurt what you're shooting at will it will cause a pin only if it can hurt it.
So we are veteran. That's a 3. It's long range. It's a 4.
Yeah, because you still have this
I still have the gyro stabilized guns.
and it's also on Stuarts, not only Shermans.
It's on absolutely everything that's mechanized. That is an actual cannon, not on rifles and stuff.
And this was a technology they didn't want to give to the British.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know the... Actually, that's probably wrong to say I know the American history, because then I would know. Someone please enlighten us, since we apparently don't know squat.
I don't think they wanted to give that technology to the British.
4.
4. Ooh,
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
And magical 6.
You need a 6 to glance.
No.
And that's the third one. You're looking good, man.
I'm giving you another pin.
Puny Stuart actually manages to cause a pin on my veteran Panzer IV.
And because he managed to do that, he encourages his teammates to get another die and drive 18 inches.
18 inches on the run, no pivots.
No pivots.
So he will... Oh, look at that.
Roughly around here.
Yeah, that's a normal Damon move. We remove the measure meter.
That was an accident. Don't go there.
Then number 2.
And I have another die, which is getting frustrating because I want him to move his stuff so I can shoot it. I'm going to move the last of my cannon fodder, and he's going to be driving a whopping 12 since he's so slow.
So he can run 12. Oh, so Damon actually knows how to do this.
So a run order from my jumbo, and we have Svein's second die after 5 of mine.
That's good. And Mr. Kurt Knispel is going to get an advance order, and he will advance a 2 inches, do his 90-degree pivot, and he will then move a further 7 inches. I will not measure from the front but from the middle, since he gains some extra from, and something like that. And sadly I don't have a shot because we have decided that this bridge is blocking.
To my Hellcat.
Yes.
Nice thoughts, but no cheese for you.
No cheese, no cigars, no nothing.
You die.
You die.
So a valiant attempt of trying to get a shot at my Hellcats, but no luck there. So instead you decide to pull another die out of the bag.
I did, and this time Mr. Otto Carries will not shoot, because I can't, because it is too close. But I will do one 90-degree pivot, and I will move 9 inches, which is what I'm allowed to do.
This tank scares me.
And he will position himself over here. So now we have a golden opportunity at a side shot,
Which we will try to take,
yes,
if I can.
Carius is following Mr. Knispel, and Mr. Damon.
I'm going to be moving my American tank over here.
Yeah, the hidden one.
The hidden one that you didn't expect to come here.
Nope.
It's Mr. Lafayette Poole. He will be driving 18.
Okay.
Or he will be running 18.
And if he falls off the table, then he's gone.
There we go. Run order, and he's done.
Well done.
Well done.
Lafayette Pool is edging closer and closer to my side, but also the table edge.
It's not going to be falling off. Unlike what we used to believe, the world isn't flat. So I won't fall off the edge.
But you have the new die.
I have a new die, so we're going to be moving one of my British tanks.
Okay.
I'm not going to be using any special skills. I think, no, he's going to be driving 18.
Running.
Running 18. There we go.
Yep. That's it.
That's it, he's running. So George Dring drives his Sherman closer to the German heavy Panzer, which will now react by doing what?
I have found a devious move, and it includes one pivot.
Sounds like you
on
found a
Mr.
target.
Yeah, I did. It's Mr. Barkman. He will pivot on the spot. That's 90 degrees. And I don't know how we should do this. Now I measured from the front of the tank over there, but now suddenly the front of the tank is
You
there.
measure from there. Just drive.
Yeah. So I just want to go so that I can kind of...
Let's see. You will get, after my opinion, all the way there. And then you can turn your turrets. And let's see. He wants to shoot at Lafayette Pool.
Yeah, can I be a bit behind so I don't expose myself all the way, but still have a clear shot?
Yeah, I think we can back you up a bit.
That should still see most of your tank.
Yeah, no cover from me.
No cover for you.
Still more than 50%.
But I get some cover unless you move. Or, I don't know. Are you thinking hard?
No,
So what have we got? We got movement.
movement. I'm guessing you're...
But this is actually a super heavy gun, so it has a range of 84 inches.
Yep.
Which means 44 inches is half, and we are far away from that. So that is a 4 to hit because of movement.
Before you roll a die,
No!
let's introduce the people to skills.
Skills.
Let's go.
Does he have a skill?
He does have a skill.
Okay.
Do you have a counter skill that you want to skill?
Depends on what you're doing.
I'm running away. You're shooting at me.
No, you can't run away.
Yes.
No.
This young man, Lafayette Pool, has the skill called Quick Reflexes. And if we look at the Tank War rulebook,
It works as a recce move.
recon move.
Recce move.
So he gets to try to run away, unless you have something that counters that.
Sorry, can't do something about that.
So he will make a recon move. He gets to reverse full speed and gets to pivot.
Yeah.
So that takes me, well, 9 inches back and completely out of line of sight of his badass tank.
Yeah.
But that's one skill less for me.
Maybe you should note that in your...
I should just cross that thing out, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should.
But that also concludes the move for your tank.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the next die.
Yep.
So Ernst Barkman tries to get a lucky shot in at the Americans, but Lafayette Pool uses his skill to run away.
Yes, and sadly I didn't have a skill to counter that.
Which is available for some of your units, I think.
I do have a skill that allows me to counter your recce move.
Yes, you can counter my recon move. You did, however, get the last of your die.
I did. So that's
Mr. Whitman.
And he will do a advance. And I have measured 9 inches, so with one pivot he can get up to here. I'll just put the die over there. Remove this one and boom 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 boom.
So that's it for the Germans.
We need to play some World War II videos on that thing in the background with some real World War II noises.
That would be cool.
Private Ryan?
Probably.
So the last 2 die belong to me. I have 1 British and 1 American tank left. Creighton Adams and Mr. Walters. We are going to be moving Creighton a little bit. It can't be much since he only has 1 pivot. So he's going to pivot in the spot and just move up here. Get ready to get out of this graveyard he's got himself stuck into. That's an advance order. Lastly, Mr. Walters is going to make a run order, as that will enable his special ability to kick in, allowing a nearby unit, or tank in this case, to remove his order die and put it back in the cup, effectively giving me another die for the tank. So he's going to be moving 18. Straightforward. I think that's going to put him outside of anything on the table. Let's see. Up here. Okay, so after careful consideration, I'm within 5.5 of my own tank, which effectively lets me take the die back. So I'm going to be moving him again. He's going to be moving 5 inches before he reaches the road. Then he has 5, 6, and 8. Let's see, that's 1.5 inch on the road, which brings us to 6.5.
This is hard maths.
Yeah, 6.5, and we're at. Here we go. We're all the way up here.
What in God's name are you doing?
Moving my tank. He was within, as we said, and I got to move him.
So you pull the die away and put it back in.
Yes, and he made an advance, and I'm going to use one of his skills.
Okay, and that is?
Would you say that I'm in cover from all of your units? Can all of your units draw a direct line of sight to me? Or that tank?
I would say that none of them can.
Nope. That's brilliant, because he is going to
do something.
Yeah, he has a special ability.
It's an ability, it's not a skill.
Oh yeah, that was the difference. He has a rule that's called Eye for the Terrain.
Okay.
Basically, if I am not in direct line of sight, if I'm in cover from all of your units, he becomes, well,
hidden.
Hidden.
I have the same rule for one of my guys.
Yeah, so he is going to use that to become hidden. Round 3 of the Legends fights, featuring first die of the round belonging to Mr. Smiley.
Mr. Smiley.
And we have Michael Whitman apparently doing something.
He has a little bit of problem with... Okay, so he will do an advance.
Advance.
Because I need to get out of cover so he doesn't benefit from the hidden, because he cannot be hidden when he's in clear line of sight.
That is correct.
So I will order an advance on Michael Whitman.
Yes.
And he will move 1 pivot and then over here. And then I will have
clear line of sight.
Clear line of sight.
To George Dring.
Yep.
Let's see. He also has special rules, as he's a special character.
Yeah.
Let's see if any of his rules can help me out of this disaster. He has Eye for the Terrain, which we have already used. He has Eagle Eye. What does that do?
Eagle Eye does... That's when you're shooting. No. If it's selected as a target, you can shoot first.
I will do that.
That's a cool rule.
That's a cool rule. That sounds funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's also our sharpshooter. Play
But I don't.
after the target attempts to react. Not applicable.
No.
And he has the lucky rule.
But should we apply only one? We need to check that in the rules.
We need to check that in the rules, and we'll be right back.
Well, Mr. George Dring uses one of his special rules. We didn't find anything in the tank war book that said that he couldn't use more skills. Did I say rule?
You said rue.
He uses one of his skills, and we didn't find anywhere that it says that he cannot use another one in the same
Phase.
phase. But
So-
still, it's my. It's not yours.
It's your activation, and I respond to that by using Eagle Eye.
Yeah.
It was Eagle Eye, wasn't it? Yeah, Eagle Eye, which lets me shoot at you before you get to shoot me.
Yep.
I'm standing still.
You are.
It's half range. It's a 3+.
It's a 3+ to hit. Let's see the one again.
And it's also side armor, as you can see.
It's certainly a side shot. Just roll a 1, Damon. Or a 2.
I hate you.
And now, Mr. Damon, I will pause and give you the camera.
So the voodoo has left me.
Yep.
And is currently residing over here.
And I have moved and need a 4 to hit because of the movement. I don't have any special skills that allow me to get some bonuses.
Yep.
So we're looking at a 4 or more.
4 or more. So 1.
That's the high way of rolling.
It's a 4.
So that's a hit.
Damn you to hell. Try to penetrate me. That shouldn't be a problem.
That shouldn't be a problem. It's a super heavy anti-tank gun, +7 versus your front armor of 9.
Yep.
So anything but a 1.
Yep.
With glance or penetrate you.
Yes.
So super high of rolling. And what do you know? We have 12.
And so
Which is-
I'm going to use a lucky skill.
Yeah, but this is interesting. When I get a 5 plus my 7, that equals 12, which is 3 more than your front armor, which allows me to roll 2 dice on the damage table.
Play when the enemy is about to roll on the damage
table.
damage result chart against this vehicle.
Mhm.
The roll is not made.
The roll is not made, but I have rolls. This is not something that is in the book. We just have to be gentlemanly about it and decide.
D6.
D6 is a good rule.
1, 2, 3, yes.
No. 4, 5, 6, yes.
4, 5, 6, yes. 1, 2, 3, no.
Super high roll rolling. And what do you know?
He gets to do 1 dice.
1 die of damage.
Yeah, 1 die of damage.
But we can discuss this when the filming is finished to find something that is a better rule. So hopefully I haven't used all my voodoo on rolling this. So we have 1 roll on the damage table.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, you're gone.
Yep.
Super high roll rolling. And what do you know? We have the first kill, and it's Michael Whitman takes out the enemy. After some reading the rules back and forth, we actually decided that the lucky skill will allow him to cancel
The hit.
Yeah, the hit. Since it's 1 hit, I only shoot 1 round at him, and it says in the rules it cancels the hit.
So no matter how many dice are rolled for the damage chart, it says it cancels the hit.
But it's a moral victory for Michael Whitman.
So it's a moral victory because he removed hidden.
I removed hidden, and he has used most of his special rules.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
other special rule he has is cancelling out any wrecky moves that I have, which I don't, so it really doesn't matter. And I got the next one.
So now he's just a fancy Sherman.
It's a fancy Sherman. But now I want to do an advance with my Panther. This is Barkman. And he will do 1 pivot. And if Damon is making himself a bit smaller, which is hard to do, but you can film my rear.
Are you calling me fat?
You can film my rear.
No.
1 pivot and 9 inches of an advance. So let's just do the pivot first, like so. And then we can go up to 9 inches, which is over here. Boom, 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 boom. Are you filming?
Yes.
So let's see. When do I have a line of shot?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
So and this is also considered a side shot, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Question is, that will give you hard cover since I'm shooting through these buildings, but I think I will have a clear line of sight here to your side.
Yeah, no debate.
No debating.
So hard cover and movement, but side shot.
Hard cover. Oh, pause it. I need to see if I have some special rule.
So Mr. Barkman has a special rule,
Which is called Deadeye, and it gives me a +3 to the die roll needed to hit. If I score a 1, it's still considered a miss. But for this shot, it's certainly short range. I have moved, so that's a 4, and then we grant him hard cover since I'm shooting through the alley and through some buildings. Or not through, but past. Meaning I will hit him on a 6, but with a +3, I will hit him on a 3. So here goes super highway rolling.
you need to stop calling super highway rolling every time you roll.
But I will roll a 4.
What the hell? You hit.
I hit. We have a super heavy anti-tank gun.
Yeah, everything but a 1 will blow me up.
That's side shot, and that's +1. So your side armor is 8. So everything but a 1 will blow you.
Well, actually, it will penetrate.
I won't penetrate you. You see, I didn't call it.
It's a 1.
It's a 1.
Good boy. It's a glance.
So that was not to hit, it was to damage.
Yep.
So that means a glancing result. Do I have something that can counter that? No, I don't.
Let's roll the fabulous die and see you get a 1. I'd rather have a 1 than a 2. I'd rather have a 3. Immobilized works fine.
Let's see. Now we're all on the damage table, and we need to deduct 3 because of I only scored a glancing hit.
Yep.
So that's 1.
That's a 1.
Which means you are crew stunned and an additional pin marker and down order.
So that
You're at 3 pins now.
3 pins.
And down.
And we take a dice and die out and place him down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good one.
Good job.
Killer Dring is now on a down order.
I think that's actually his nickname too.
It is his nickname. I've
It is
already
his
checked
nickname.
it out. So you don't need to bend over to check it.
Of course I need to bend over. That sounded so wrong.
Yeah, it did.
Good thing Anders isn't here.
Yep.
I got the die, however.
Yep, you got the next die.
So I'm going to be reversing my M26 Pershing.
Okay.
I'm going to try to punch a hole in Michael Whitman.
Since you're on the road, you can reverse 9 inches instead of 4.5 because it was not slow. And look how Damon does the magic movement again without measuring where he's going.
Knock it off. We all saw where I was going and that I had enough move.
But can you turn the turret when you're inside the hedge?
Actually, I can't turn the turret at all.
No.
There we go. Let's see here.
Okay, so you're side-shotting me, or do I get any kind of cover from that?
My barrel is sticking out on the other side of the thingy.
Then you can't see me. Okay, so
I'm aiming through the barrel.
You have
I have moved,
3,
but no minus for that.
so 3+ to hit.
3 plus to hit. I need to place a fire order.
No, you need to put an advance.
Advance.
And now let's see the 1, Damon.
Will you stop?
Wait,
Alright,
roll it over
you
here.
got your highway, I got my voodoo. The voodoo works.
That's a hit.
Halfway anyway. It's a hit, it's a pin. This is a super heavy anti-tank gun with a side shot.
It's a plus 11 armor value, so it's 10.
It has 11 on the sides.
No, 11.
Oh, it has 11
Minus
and then
1.
minus 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 7 versus 10.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a 3 to glance.
But still, you need to. Yeah.
Do you have any skills you want to try to apply to this?
Yeah, I do, but I really don't need to. I need to see if you can damage me yet.
And then you will cancel it.
I will definitely cancel it. No, wait, it's a 10 plus armor. It's not 11.
So it's 9.
It's 9.
Yep.
So 9.
So 2 or more.
2 to glance, 3 to pen. And that's a pen.
Yeah, very powerful pen.
It's a very powerful pen, but then I will do like you did.
And
Use my skill that is called Lucky.
So it's just a pen.
No. Yeah, he has. Oh my god. I looked at the wrong guy. No roll on the damage table. So he gets 1 pin and that's it. The problem now is, Damon.
You see this? He will turn and drive and you die. And boom!
That's correct. So using the skills and special rules for the legendary crew is quite interesting. There's a lot of things you need to pay attention to.
Yep.
So let's get another one out of the bag. Pershing gets off a shot at Michael Whitman, but he uses his lucky skill and removes any damage results. And now...
Let's see if your Panzer IV is just as lucky. We're going to be driving, let's see, 2-inch.
Yep.
Then we're on the road.
Pivots.
Make a pivot. That leaves us with
7, 14.
14.
So you're trying to get within half range.
Yep.
Which is 24 inches. On the light anti-tank gun. So that's the full move.
That's a full move.
And I think that...
Actually, when he pivots, I'm going to pivot him so he moves slightly. No, front. So that I can shoot the Hellcat.
Yeah, that's clever.
It's a better idea. There we go. Now we have a little bit more space.
Yep.
He's going to just shoot, since he can actually hurt you, and might apply another pin.
Are you now within 24, which is half the range of the light anti-tank gun? And you are?
Not a problem.
So that means you have a 4 penetration versus my front armor of 9.
And I will hit you on a 3.
You will hit me on a 3 since it's no longer long range, and you have a gyro stabilized gun. And that's the voodoo.
I didn't call it, and it's not double 6.
So just a 6.
But now we might have something. Now I can call voodoo, and I will get a 6 for the penetration.
Okay.
No.
No, you won't. So that's a... Well, you did get a 6. 4 plus 2.
Yeah.
So...
Funny.
Only a pin.
Pin works for me, as long as you don't shoot back. It's a win situation. New dice.
German die.
German die. After my Stuart failed to kill, but at least it's another pin for his Panzer IV.
So... Knispel is getting an advance order. He's advancing over the clearing in the river, and 9 inches.
Complete cover from everything.
Yeah. So he's in cover from everything, and these guys also block line of sight.
Yeah, the wooden logs. So no skill usage?
No usage of skills.
Alright, so new die.
Paul has made an advance, and we are advancing on to Damon's next die.
And a Hellcat will come out to play.
Yep.
I have 1 pivot.
Yeah.
Which I will use.
Oh, you're playing on the edge.
I'm living on the edge. It's a 5. No, you don't get cover now, I think. Do you?
Do I get cover from your Stuart? Can you shoot past your Stuart? Yeah, you can.
Not a problem.
And no cover.
So it's a 4 this time.
4 because of long range. And that's the usual 1. Shoots, Hellcat misses.
And Damon has another die, and let's see if the last Hellcat can do some business. Hey, all that stuff almost rhymed.
Almost.
Rhymed.
Yeah. So 1 pivot. And you're moving up to 9, so you have no problem getting over there. And I see what you are trying to do.
Actually, I can move even further to try to negate your cover, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Let's see what we can rule. It's a tough call. I would say that's pretty much 50-50.
Dice it?
Yeah, dice it.
So
4, 5, 6
is yes, it's
cover.
cover.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, it's not cover.
Yeah.
So it's cover. So it's +2 to hit.
Yep.
So that's 5 to hit then.
No
Range.
Yeah, that's a, what is it? Heavy?
3 to basic.
It's a heavy anything again?
Yeah, it's under half.
Yeah.
So it's a 4. No, 5. 5 head.
3, you have no penalty for moving, so 3 plus 2 is 5. And that's a 6.
Kaboom!
No, not kaboom.
It's a side hit.
It's a side hit.
You're armor 10, aren't you?
This is 11.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Are you completely sure?
Yes.
Alright, so I have a
6.
plus 6, and it's side, so it's 7 versus 11. Need 4 to glance.
4 to glance, 5 to pen. So let's see the 1. Oh, shit. What is that? 6, that's 12 versus 10, so it's not...
It's 13. Plus the 1.
Yeah, but then it's 11, so it's not 2 above.
No.
So you can roll 1 time on the damage table.
6.
No. No!
I'm back, baby.
Does he have something?
Please, have something. I got rules over here. I'll double check for you real fast. Let's see, that was...
Oh no, wait.
Octocarius. He ignores the pin, that's okay. Eagle Eye.
May shoot first, but I'm pointing the wrong way.
Crankhead.
No.
No. Adrenaline Rush.
No.
And last one is Strict Discipline. No.
So he's gone.
He's a dead German. Way before his time, since Otto passed just 1.5 months ago-ish.
Yeah, ish.
But rest in peace, Otto.
Bad sight. Otto Carius has taken a side shot from Damon and gone to heaven.
Creighton Abrams will use my next die. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Also seen that before. He's going to use his skill. He has a skill that's called Leadfoot.
Leadfoot.
Yes, which lets him go 6 inches further on a... over here. Watch for you.
It's
6 inches further on a run or a move.
okay.
So he's going to pivot and move 15 inches. Agreed?
Yeah.
And yes, we've already measured that I can get through.
This opening over here. Okay.
There we go. Let's see if he has any other funny stuff. Leadfoot, quick reflex. Nah, nothing. So I'm done.
So that was an advance with a extra 6 inches.
Yes. We are going to just use... I got the note.
Yeah, you did. That's why I'm filming you.
He's going to just turn.
Mm-hmm. And then
that's it.
he's you're positioning him. You clever guy.
So Commander Walters positions himself to inspire the troops next round. Svein has his last die.
I have my last one, and this is my pinned out Panzer 4. He will try to do a fire. And it's veteran, so 10 minus 3 is 7. Ooh.
Close to foo barring.
Yeah. So he goes down again. That's the second time he goes down.
So that leaves me with the rest of the die.
Yep.
Alright, I'll give you the camera here. We can just do this on the go.
Okay.
Since I have very few things left. Actually, I only have one thing left. Is that right?
Yeah,
No.
that guy.
Oh yeah, I have him and I have...
The jumbo.
Yeah, I have the jumbo. Alright.
Yeah.
Let's move the jumbo. Jumbo is
Mumbo
going
jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo. He is going to... Can I drive over this?
Yeah, no.
No.
It's a big ass haystack.
So slight pivot, and then we go 6.
Okay.
And he's done.
Mm-hmm. Because he is slow, so he can only move 6, and
Yes.
Damon goes on the floor.
I go down. Dangerously close to you.
Yep.
And lastly, since you're trying to kill him, you should probably shoot back. But that doesn't really sound like a good idea. He's going to pivot.
Mm-hmm. Up to 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Do a...
There we go.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
And that's it for round 3.
So we'll be back with turn 4. 4 and Lucky Damon.
He's going to back my Pershing up.
Don't need to measure, but make sure that you can shoot since you are close to your compadre.
And he pivots.
Nobody can't. It doesn't have the record rule.
Oh no, that's right.
So you can only.
He'll just stand still right there.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
And he will stand still and shoot.
Okay, so hit me on a 3. Let's see the one, Damon.
I don't do ones anymore.
Now you're starting to be like Anders was in the last game.
Yes, but that was against me, so you have it coming.
Now I got 2 pins on
Anders
Michael.
screws me over, you get it.
Thank you.
So let's see. This is 7 versus 10.
Side armor of so
10,
you have no, that's the super heavy.
Yeah,
so you
it's
get
effectively 8.
8 versus my front armor. You can say is 10. So 2 to glance, 3 to pen.
Side shot.
Side shot. Yeah, but since he got
Yeah. So anything.
So 7?
Anything but a 1 will do something.
Yes. So let's see the 1. Oh, that's a glance.
Glance.
Which means you roll a d6 on the damage table, -3, which is 1, which is stunned, and 1 additional pin. You already put 1, so 1 extra, so that's 3.
Yep.
Okay, and he goes down.
Works for me. Mr. Whitman goes down.
Yep.
Not out, but down with 3 pin markers.
Yep. And I will now take a new shot with my Panther.
Oh yeah, I haven't moved him yet. So he's going to be shooting through the buildings,
Yeah.
but no movement this time, so you're looking at a 5.
Yeah, but Mr. Barkman has a skill called Motivational Leader.
So you get to reuse one of your already used skills,
That's correct. So,
giving you a 2 to hit.
so I will use Motivational Leader. Scratch that.
Yep.
Use Deadeye again.
Which basically gives you
+3.
+3 to hit.
Yeah.
So 2 plus.
Since I haven't moved.
Yep.
So he gets a fire order, if I can find it. And this time hitting on a 2 plus.
1.
3, so that's a hit.
Yep, that's another pin.
4 pins. And
It's a super heavy, it's side versus 9, that's 8. So basically anything but a 1 will
kill it.
well, probably kill them.
Yeah, so super high wheel rolling. And what do you know?
It's a 6.
So that is a
2 die.
super penetration. And we will roll 2 dice. And
4 or more on one of them, and he explodes in a ball of fire.
Yeah. And what do you know?
It's a ball of fire.
He's gone.
Congratulations, you get a kill.
Thank you. I need that. Killer Dring is no more. My Panther.
George Killer Dring got killed.
Yeah, he did. My Panther placed a well-placed shot and used some nice skills to be able to hit on a 2 plus. Well, Damon, it's your die, so what's happening?
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna do the
I'm gonna do the runny thingy.
Yeah, with your
Commander thingy.
This is an ability, so if he runs, he gets to draw 1 die out. They use the die, so he can use it again. And that's a clever move, definitely.
Opens up more.
Sadly,
shooting.
it's not a skill, so he can use it every damn time.
Let's get a new die.
Yeah, let's film this one for...
Shits and deals.
Okay.
Let's take it straight away. We know what's going to happen.
You know, yeah.
We're going to be shooting a Pershing. So open fire. Still hitting on 3s.
Yep. So let's see the...
6.
Oh, god damn
At least
it.
it wasn't a 1 or a 6. So it's a hit.
Yep.
Which gives us another pin.
That's 4 pins on Michael Whitman.
It's pretty much out. I needed anything but a 1, wasn't it?
You have 8 versus...
Yeah, 2 will glance.
Yeah, 2 will glance. And that is a penetration. 8 plus 5 is 13.
13. You have 10, so that's 3 over.
So you're rolling 2 times on the damage table.
Kaboom.
It's kaboom, because there's the 4. Hitman is gone after a glorious retaliation from the Allies.
Super Pershing. I just got this model from Warlord. It's
not a super Pershing, it's just a Pershing.
No, it's a Pershing.
Yeah.
So Pershing is a Pershing. It's cool either way. Just got it, assembling it, getting it ready to paint to be hopefully used at a later date, which you will see in non-historical colors.
Non-historical colors.
We all have our own style. Even though it's a historical game, doesn't mean it has to be exactly historically correct. My steward, on the other hand, will do something very unhistorically correct. He will destroy your Panzer IV.
That's very unhistorical.
Yes.
So you can move and still hit on A3. And you're actually chasing Mr. Kurt. So you're going to go after his rear after.
I'm going to go after his rear after. What the hell? Advance, and I'm going to shoot. It's super close range.
So hitting on A2.
2.
Let's hit 1. No.
Either way, it's a hit.
Yep.
I need a 5 to glance.
You need a 5 to glance, yes.
No.
So that is 4 plus 3 is 7.
But it's a pin.
It's another pin, so
So it
he's pretty much useless. Okay, another pin on my Panzer IV, and Damon has another one.
Another die. And we will try to turn my Hellcat.
You don't need to try to do that. You can do
Okay,
it.
he will turn.
So that's a 90-degree pivot.
Let's see, that's 1.5 inch before I'm on road. Then I have got 3 inches of road. That's 1.5 inch.
So you're
driving,
3,
that's
so 6 left. So you can go 6 inches from the road.
There we go. That is 5. That gives me up to 11.
6 inches from the road.
Yep, but we don't want to go all 6 inches. There we go.
Yep, you got a nice shot of your arm.
Turn. See if we can't shoot you.
So you're going for the Panzer IV. This, maybe you want to back up a little bit. But this will give me hard cover.
Hard cover. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
It's a 5 to hit.
It's a 5 to hit, short range, and you don't get a minus for shooting.
You don't know why I don't mind hard cover.
Because you're gonna use
This
voodoo magic.
I don't need voodoo magic. This is just how I roll. Oh man! You did not get that on tape. Go away.
I have the next one. So my German Kurt Knispel is going to advance. I need to get past his lugs. And now this guy is dead, so it just counts as hard cover. And I can move up to 9 inches, so I have plenty of movement. Do 1 pivot. And maybe I want to be over here so that I can have some hard cover.
Yes, you might.
What do you think about that?
I think that's a good idea. You can shoot my Pershing.
I can shoot your Pershing. Maybe I can go a little bit more over here. Yeah, let's say like that. But this does not grant you soft cover, since this is clearly more than 50%.
That is correct.
Would you agree?
Yes.
So that means I am hitting on a 4 since I have moved.
Yep.
So let's see some
4
super high way of rolling. No!
As I told you, stop saying it or you use it up. It's why I don't call voodoo magic that often. Yep. Yeah, because I use it up.
So that's a miss. Knispel gets off a nice shot, but he misses.
Which leads to my die.
Yes, my die.
We're going to be turning another Hellcat.
Okay, so that's 1 90-degree pivot. And 9 inches of movement.
Driving.
And
He's going to be trying
he's going to fall off the edge.
You have to live on the edge to win. I wouldn't say that's an issue.
Nope, that should be okay.
So let's see if we were under the long range. That's 32, isn't it?
No, that's 72, so 36.
36. I'm at 23, 33 right there.
Yep, so that's fine. You hit me on a 3. That's a hit. So it's on 5 pins. And it's plus 6 penetration versus front armor 9. So 3 to glance, 4 to... Okay, so that's 12 versus 9. That's 2 times.
Yep.
And 4 plus to kill. And that's a double kill.
So it blows up 2 times.
That's a double penetration.
Not when I'm this close to you. Go away.
Cannon fodder is finally gone, and that was also my last die in the bag, so now it's only Damon left.
With 3 dice.
Yep.
He's running low on dice. He only has
2 left. Two German commanders left.
I'm gonna do my stuff. We're gonna be using. What are we gonna be driving now? We're gonna be driving around with Lafayette Pool.
Lafayette Pool.
He will be making a pivot.
Yep.
And driving
up to 18.
18.
Can you get there? Nope.
But I can get over here.
Okay, just a quick, can I shoot you through that hole in the building?
Sure. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
So he was advancing that way.
Yep.
Let's see. Just a quick check on the skill. That's hair trigger, skill shot, strict discipline. Strict discipline does what now?
Discipline lets you lose all your pin markers, so it's not applicable.
Next move is Creighton Abrams. He's going to be making a slide pivot and then going straight forward.
Up to 9 inches,
Yeah.
so no problem there. And I can see you are converging on my Lone Panther.
Yep. Last one is my Jumbo.
Jumbo, Mumbo Jumbo.
He will be making a slide pivot and moving 6 inches.
That's because he's slow.
And that's it for round 4.
Let's get the dice in the bag and draw.
Round 5.
Round 5, and Damon got the lucky one again, but it's inevitable since I only have 2 dice in the bag, and he has a whoop'em 8 since I killed only one of his.
I will
Do something.
do something. My Hellcat will be trying to kill you.
Yeah, you can shoot with hard cover. I will not comment on that.
Happy? Advance 5s to hit.
Yep, let's just show the nice people that you can have a side shot, but you're shooting through hard cover.
3 basic, 4 and 5 because of the hardcover.
Yeah, no penalty for moving. Oh, that's a hit. So you put a pin on me at least.
You have a skill that ignores the pin?
Let's see. This is
No, that was Otto that had that.
yeah. This is
This is your top gun.
Kurt Knispel. Oh, you have to make a test to shoot if I'm in cover. So you need to make an order test. So that's 10 or less.
Fixed.
Which you fix. So the shot is legal, and well, you can just shoot.
So you have a side armor of 10.
Yes, and that
I
means
have, 6 plus 1 is 7.
Yep.
So 3 is glance.
4 is pen.
4 is penetration.
You are now you have
I'm on
lost.
fire.
You used all the ones in the beginning,
Yes.
and now you're just
So that's a 2. That's on fire. That could be bad.
that could be. But
Let's see. Why don't you roll a die and I'll read this. That's that's immobilized. Never mind.
Oh, it's immobilized.
Add 1 additional pin markers. It's immobilized, cannot move for the rest of the game.
So then he's on 3 pins.
Place a suitable marker token to initiate this. Order die to down.
This bull is immobilized by another lucky shot from Damon.
Which also have another die.
Yeah.
Which I will use on my Sherman here.
Mm-hmm.
He's going on a kamikaze run.
Kamikaze.
I just hope I can get him through there. Driving slightly forward,
Mm-hmm.
turning.
Pivot. Does he fit? He fits, no problem at all.
Oops.
Oh, so you're really going close to my Panther.
Yep.
Okay, that should be within 6, so you will hit me on a 2 since you do not have a movement penalty.
Yay, American technology.
2 plus. And there's the one. There's the one.
No.
The return of the 1 for Damon, but he still has a die.
Yes. Pershing. He's going to stand still and shoot.
Okay, he's shooting at Mr. Knispel.
Yes.
And we have already decided that he is in hard cover, since he will be shooting through some logs.
One.
And that was the return of the one.
2 ones in a row.
Yeah, that was some crappy filming, since I was zooming in when you rolled, so shame on you.
Me? You're... Now you do see where this is going, since he pulled the dice.
I just need to get some more points, kill points. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a loss for the Germans, since you got some heavy points out of the way. 2 to hit.
Yep.
Within 6 and no movement.
Bring the 1.
Let's see the 5 super highway of rolling. No, what the?
Who called it? Who called it?
You can stop filming now. It's fine. It was an impossible miss, but I did it.
And I have all of the die that's left.
Yeah, so you get 5 die left.
Let's see if I can get a shot off. Actually, I don't think I can. He can drive down here. He won't be able to shoot past my own.
Nope.
He can't go. Let's say this one. He can't pivot twice.
Just run the thing over there.
He can't run.
No, actually, he's in the hedge.
He's in the hedge. None of the special rules will help. So what I will do instead is try to place some more pin markers on your other tanks. It's going to pivot.
Yep.
And drive 9.
That's pushing it.
Your call. Yes, no.
And anyway, he's going to be shooting through the forest, so I think he will just park there.
He will just park advance. Next move will be the big tank.
You can move it. No, it's not enough movement. You could have moved it on top of the bridge.
1 pivot, and he goes there.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly where he is going. Advance.
Mm-hmm.
My Hellcat will be going full tilt.
Mm-hmm.
That's 18.
It's 18. You can actually.
Some of which are on the road.
Yeah. You could move there and then turn it and go that way with it.
No, because I can't pivot because I'm running.
Correct.
So let's see, that's half, that's 3, 18, that's 19 and a half then. Isn't it?
Probably.
Shorter than where I measured. So
I'm happy.
Yes, good. Let's see, that was another one. He goes something.
Run, and then you have 2 left.
I have 2 left, which is my commanders. He will move this. He will pivot.
1 pivot, and then
he will drive all the way down.
Okay.
He can't shoot because it's within 1. And the last one, he will.
Where do you want to have the extra order die?
He will pivot. He will go 9.
So that's an advance.
There we go.
Okay.
That's it.
Number 6, and just a quick note, we have now
We've skipped a few days.
we skipped a few days since Damon
Had to go because I have whiny kids who needs to go to bed.
Yeah. But you can still see the blinds are down.
The blinds are down. Shirts are still on, although Mr. Okay, let's just show the people so we're done with it. Mr.
I got a new job.
He is now, let me zoom in here, he's now a crime scene investigator from, turn around,
And if you zoom back,
from the Cleveland CSI. Actually, this is a gift from one of our
viewers.
one of our most favorite viewers.
Yes,
Steve Gusky.
Steve Gusky, the good man from the United States of America. He sent his shirt and also this skirmish campaigns Norway, since we are Norwegians.
This is a freaking collector's item, so we can only bound the dust, Steve. Thank you very much. This will be put to good use.
I'm bending down.
Okay, get back up.
Anyway, thank you very much, Steve. We appreciate it. And, Steve will also be featured in our next battle report, the Battle of Tobruk. So watch out for that.
It's ticking again.
Stop the ticking.
I stopped the ticking. Although I had to zoom in on your ugly mug. Okay, so round 6, and I'm going to try to get some more flankage going on
Mr. Whitman is dead.
Mr. Whitman's dead. Which German is this again?
This is Mr. Oh my God.
No, I don't think that was his name.
This is not it. I'm blank. That's Kurt Knispel, goddammit.
The tank case #1 for Germany. Slide pivot.
Yep.
And I'll be going...
Up to 9.
I'll be going here.
Okay, and then...
Whacka.
Yeah, you want to go a bit further so that I don't get any cover?
Yeah, since you're... There we go.
Yep.
So that's a side shot.
That is a side shot.
It's less than 24.
And you have clear line of sight.
I moved, which doesn't matter because what does the Americans have, Svein?
You have gyro-stabilized guns, and I couldn't find anything on Wikipedia that they didn't want the British to have the technology.
Yeah. Maybe the British just had older versions of the same tanks?
I don't know. Maybe our viewers know.
If you
anyway,
know, give us a shout.
If he had been in the cover, you would have had to take a morale test to shoot at me.
That's his special rule.
Yeah.
But since it's not...
Since it's not, you can just roll to hit, and that's a 3.
Yep.
Since it's short range.
It's a veteran, short range. I don't have any penalties for
so
moving.
see the 1.
Dude, you did this the last game. What's wrong with you? We shoot and we fail
with the 1.
Stop calling my die.
This? No. I'm not gonna roll.
Yes, you're gonna roll a 1. No. Roll the other. You roll your order die.
Mr. Knispel.
Yes.
Is immobilized. He has 2 pin markers, but I will give him a fire order because I want to take out his super heavy anti-tank gun. And
also known as a M26 Pershing.
That's correct. I need to make a roll of 8 or less since he's veteran and has 2 pins. So 8 or less. Oh, what do you know?
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
So that's down to 1.
Down to 1, and I will now activate one of Kurt Knispel's special rules. Just check that it isn't clicking.
No, there's no clicking.
No clicking, it's only your head.
There's another annoying sound here. Sounds like you.
Ah, very funny.
Yes, I think it was.
So, did I add +3 to roll to hit? So, Damon, what do I need to hit you?
You are, to begin with, you are 3. I would say that I don't get in cover because more than 50% is...
No, you would definitely get cover. The question is it hard or light? Because I can't see this part, and that part I can't see.
I would call that light cover.
I would also call that light cover.
So we're at 4, and we're at +1, so that's 5.
Yep.
Minus 3 is 2.
So 2 or less.
So a 1. Let's see if that works for me.
Don't call my 1s. A 6!
That is
and
not
I even knocked out your Stuart!
You killed my Stuart.
Let me...
No!
Woohoo!
It's too early in the morning for this. Just roll the die.
And
for those of you, it's... what the hell time is it? It's about 10 o'clock in the morning?
10 o'clock, 10:30.
So
that was my Deadeye. I have now used this skill. And I will also use, what does he have? He has super heavy, that's +7, that's armor value 10?
Yeah, that's 10.
Okay, I don't want to, he's probably going down soon since he's immobilized, so I will also use skill shot.
Which adds +1 to the penetration.
No, penetration increased by D3.
Ah, D3.
When you give it a fire order, not an advance.
Even more exciting. So,
that's a 1.
So 1, as I said. So you're at 7, you're +1, so that's 8. Side shots is effectively 9.
Versus 10.
No, you deduce mine by 1.
Yeah, but you had 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get
+1 yeah.
for the
so
skill.
Yeah, so 9 versus 10.
So 1 to
1 to glance. You can do a minimum of glance.
Yeah, minimum glance. So let's see some super heavy penetration. No, I didn't say super heavy highway rolling.
You said super high. No, super penetration. It's still too early in the morning for this.
3.
3
plus.
That's
9.
That's 2
12.
over, so not 2 dice. But you're at 12.
12 versus 10, so that's not enough. So now we need to see super high wheel rolling.
Now you need a super high wheel roll.
What do we want? We
4
want,
or more.
We want a 5. Let's see the 5.
As long as it's 4 or more, you're happy.
It's a 5.
Okay.
No! No!
You spent them.
No!
So he gets a pin, and that's about it, isn't it?
No, he gets cruise stand.
Yep.
And an extra pin, so that's 2 pins.
Two pins.
And a down order.
Yeah, we can live with that. And that's it for Kurt Knispel.
Well, the Pershing M26 takes a hit from Mr. Knispel, but he doesn't do a goddamn thing.
Still standing.
And that was one of my 2 order dice.
Yes.
So I got 1 left.
And I'm gonna try to fix that problem for you.
Yeah, really?
I'm gonna turn slightly.
Okay. Then you can move up to 9. Are you going for my rear or my side? Hey, it's falling off, dude.
Well, get a wider table.
Or you can start maneuvering within its bounds.
I am within its bounds. I'm on the green.
We're not playing golf.
Idiot. I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah, I guess you will.
Let's see. This is Lafayette Pool. He has strict discipline, hair trigger, skill shots. Skill shot? What was skill shot again? You remember that? Skill shot. I'll find it.
You'll find it.
Oh, yeah, it's what you just used. Increasing the pen.
No.
I'll see if I can hit you first. Then I might use that one.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
Let's see if you...
What were you filming?
Filming and doing stuff.
Alright, so I've been driving, which doesn't really affect me. I'm super close. I'll hit you on a 2. Shut up. Not a word. Let's see if you can actually win this game without saying a word.
1.
Get quiet.
That's cocked.
Bastard! Have you ever had that feeling where you just want to beat the crap out of your opponent because he's slightly annoying? Because
But I get friends in the police.
Yeah, I don't care. He's on the other side of the world. I'm a whiz with computers. I'll hack your ass.
1.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, I got it.
He got his last die, which means the remaining stuff is mine, so I'm gonna blow you off this board.
Need to do an advance rear words. So
Oh.
if you back me up 4.5. Yeah, I had put it there so that you could see where you were going. 4.5, and I should still be within 6 of your puny little Sherman.
Yes, and you still have a side shots.
Yep, so that means 3, 4, 3.
Yes.
So 3 to hit.
So a 2.
You don't need to try to copy me.
Okay, fine.
That's a hit.
It's a 5. It's a hit.
Super heavy. So 7 versus
Versus-
your 8. Or 8 versus your 9.
9.
You have 9. Since I get +1 on the side. So mine 8
Yeah.
versus your 9. So 1 does nothing.
1 does nothing. 2 does glance.
Now we need to see a 5.
Now you need to see a 1.
Yes!
Rat bastard. Oh! 2 die.
Ah!
You,
So
need,
that's-
you need a 4 or more to blow Mr. Pool
Lafayette Pool.
to the skies.
So here's a 3 and a 5.
It's a 6 and a 3.
Anyway, you are
It goes boom. Here's the camera for you, since I can do the rest of the stuff.
I will probably edit this part out since it's close.
Okay, it doesn't come off.
Here's a
Just give me a boom mark.
boom marker. Now that is
sight for
vindication.
Sight for sore eyes. Okay, I'll just do all of my stuff on the go.
Yeah, because you have all the dice left since I
I
used
do.
my 2.
So we are going to be turning the balls.
Okay, that's 1 pivot. And backing up.
That's
Wow, that's a
I-
badass move.
I know, it's a real
Badass move.
badass move.
But I guess you're planning ahead for a potential turn number 7.
We will actually be going,
Up to 4.5.
let's see, from there. There we go.
Okay?
Let's move with him.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't rally, he advanced. Next, we will be driving the Stuart. He'll be pivoting once, driving up here.
And parking in the ass of his comrade.
He can't hurt you on the sides.
9.
Light anti-tank.
4, and it's probably
5.
Probably long range, but he should be able to glance me anyway.
Well, it's 18.5.
Yeah, that's so he's within short. It has 48.
Yeah.
So that means you have a +4 penetration versus my side armor of
9.
effectively 9.
So I can actually do something.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, I'll see if I can hit you.
Glance me on the 5 and penetrate on the 6.
Hard cover, so that's a 5.
5 to hit, that's correct. That's a 4.
It's a miss.
That's also correct.
Next one is I'll do the firefly down here.
I will just back up here and take a shot at your back. Show me your back. We roll.
Oh, you roll.
I
I've been
roll.
failing to do that.
That's good.
He's going to be driving 9.
Boom, 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 boom.
And
Is he also shooting?
yep.
That's gonna be a trick shot.
Over half. It's a 6 to hit.
So was it over?
It was over. Oh wait, he's
Wasn't that a heavy?
That is a heavy.
So that's 72.
72. Oh, he's under half. That is a 29.
Yeah, so he's well below.
It's just a 5.
Just a 5. Oh, dude! Order test, because I'm in cover.
Oh yeah.
Which you fix.
5 to hit.
5 to hit.
No.
Which you don't fix. I like how this is going. Maybe I can score some kills in the end and equal your big
Big lead.
in kill points.
We have 2 dice left. Why do I 2 dice left?
Mr.
I got him.
Abrams.
Oh, I got the jumbo.
You got Mr. 6 inches of...
Pure slow delight.
Yep. 1 pivot.
1 pivot and drive 6. And he can't see anyone.
He's on top of the turn dial marker die.
He's not in ambush. He's on a advance.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, we will use Mr. Bossman or
Mr. Boss
Abrams. Let's see.
What's he gonna do?
He is going to back it up.
Back it up 4.5. But he can't do any
Pivots.
correct. So what's with all the backing up, dude?
I'm planning forward. That's why I'm backing up.
Okay, so that was the end of turn 6, and we will now try to get a turn 7 on a...
It's a 4+, isn't it?
It's a 4+. Maybe I should do the rolling.
Over here. Yeah, if you want a new round, I'm happy with quitting now. It's a 5. So
It's a 5, so it's turn number 7.
Yep, we'll be right back. As you can see, there are no die marking what turn it is because it's the last one.
So it's turn 7.
Turn 7, and amazingly he got the first die.
I did.
I call cheating, but I can't prove it, so
No cheating.
no cheating.
We don't cheat at tabletopbattle.com. We are gentlemen.
Gentlemanly.
Anyway, Mr. Knispel can't do much but do firing or ambushing, but in this case, this is a threat.
Hmm?
That's also a threat,
Which
but
one?
he needs to shoot my front armor, but this
Oh.
guy has the side shot.
My M18
Hellcat.
Hellcat.
So I will turn my turret, I will shoot without having any penalty, provided that I make my order test.
Yep, on a 9.
On a 9 or less. And I do.
That you do.
So I lose 1 pin.
So
And-
you'll hit on an unmodified 3.
That is correct. And before you say Ricky or Reese,
Recon move.
I will say snap shooter. You cannot react to being shot at.
Cheats.
So if I manage to take out that guy,
It's a nice roadblock.
it's a nice roadblock. So 3+ to hit. Voodoo!
Have you ever heard what goes around comes around? Suck it, old man.
One shot I shouldn't miss. And I missed.
I really feel like gloating, but I shouldn't. But I will anyway. I got the next die. Watch the firefly return the favor, but not miss.
You don't have a firefly.
Oh, I mean, okay. So, up to 90 degree, that's roughly there.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just...
So you can make an opening. I like how the gun is pointing towards your Stuart.
Yeah, he's gonna be...
Hey!
Yeah, I fixed your tank.
It's Carius, you can't mess with him.
There we go.
Yep.
And no penalties, short range.
But I can tell you that the way this barrel is pointing, you are gonna miss.
Oh, go away, you old whiny man.
So what do you need? A 3?
I need a 3.
So let's see the 2, 6, no.
As I said, I shouldn't gloat, but I will.
Yeah, okay.
I told you.
It's a +6 penetration, +7 versus my side armor. So
9?
7 versus 10. Since because you get the modifier for the side armor. It's 6 and then 7 versus 10.
So 3 to glance, more to hurt even more. It's cocked. 1. Still a pin marker, you.
I would say that is some quite voodoo moments here.
No,
that's the second time.
Would entitle actually killing you.
That's some 1,
yeah.
And then you get it.
Let's get a new die.
So some nice,
survivability.
Yes, survivability, and I guess my abilities to make you roll once also helps.
It's an infecting disease. Let's see if we can work it on my Stuart. Who will turn.
So 1 pivot.
Yeah, you had no problem getting up there.
No. And he's effectively blocking.
Don't care, he'll be moving. Side shots.
Well, really, there isn't the next turn, so it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So still need a 3 to hit now, I guess.
Need a 3 to hit.
That was close enough. Yeah, a 3 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2. What is it with you people? Stop failing. More die. So you miss.
You miss,
and I have a new die.
So you are coming over to my side of the table?
Yes, because I'm going to be driving my other M18 Hellcat.
Okay.
He's going to be pivoting.
Yep. So you need some careful positioning to get clear of the forest. Jump. So he's moving 9 inches. And the Hellcat is on the loose.
The cat is hunting for its next prey.
The cat is hunting for prey. Can you get clear of the forest?
Yeah, it's still covered behind this thing, so I still have to take the test no matter what I do.
Yeah.
So 10.
Order test, 10. Oh,
Fixed.
you made it.
So it's a 5 to hit.
5 to hit. I will film down here.
No.
I didn't say anything.
No, you didn't. But I heard it in my head. It's stuck. Miss. But I have a new die.
You have?
So let's try my M26 Pershing. Let's see, we called soft cover for you, so it's soft cover for me.
Yeah.
Which means you're in cover, so I need to take a test.
But you need to take a test first to be able to do something, and then you need to take a new test
to be able to shoot it.
Yes. And you make it.
That's fixed, so
down to 1 pin.
Reduce this.
And now you need to take the test with a -1 modifier. Oh, what do you know?
So, down.
Well, he can't shoot, so...
It's down.
Yeah. That's a nice rule for Mr. Knispel, that he has this camouflage.
And that, gentlemen and girls, is a rule that's applied at all times. It's not a skill that is used once during a game.
It's a special ability that he has all the time. So... that was my plan, actually, to get him down here and...
Yes, and be immobilized right there.
That was not my plan. And for Mr. Whitman, he has this ambush rule that lets him shoot 2 times.
I'm just pulling a new die.
Okay, but... yeah?
Yeah, me.
That may by someone be considered cheating.
I can just do it on the go.
Yeah.
I'm going to I'm going to activate him.
Yep. And that is
Now I get to use a special rule. That is Abrams.
Yep.
He has a rule called Follow Me!
No!
Which says, play before you give this vehicle a run or advance order. Choose a friendly unit within 12 and line of sight.
Okay.
That it has the down order.
No!
Nah.
You were planning on that.
Yes, I was. Go figure.
God.
I told you. I was planning ahead. What was I saying? I was saying follow me.
Yep.
Put that die back in the cup.
No!
So just put it over here and back in the cup.
Oh my God, that's so nasty.
Then he will be driving.
Follow me. But was that an ability or a skill?
That was a skill.
So it's gone now.
It's gone. It's one time use.
Really doesn't matter since it's the last turn of the last turns.
So he's driving up here and
Pivoting.
making a turn. And then we have a clear line of sight.
Yep, against my front armor.
Yeah. I'm gonna be shooting.
Okay, so that's a 3 to hit.
I think it is. Shouldn't be. Yeah, that's not a problem.
No problem.
So a 3 to
But
hit.
is that's a medium anti-tank gun?
Medium and
So it's nothing, it's +5 penetration.
Yep. So a 3.
Hitting on the 3.
It's a 6.
That's definitely a hit.
That's absolutely a hit. Then I will use a new skill.
No,
Yes!
dude!
He has the same thing that you used against me, which is skill shot. So I will add D3 pen.
Okay, but first...
There's nothing first.
Okay, roll the D3. Let's see the 1. No, that's 3. So that's 8.
It's suddenly a super heavy anti-tank gun plus 1.
Yeah, that's 8 versus my front armor of 10.
Yep.
So now I need to see the 1, Damon.
Now you need to see the 1.
Yeah. 1. Ooh, that's
Have
nasty.
you heard what was that?
Hey.
Boom!
So that's 2 rolls on the damage penetration roll because you scored a whooping 14.
Yep. That's
Versus
the highest we've ever had, I think.
Yeah, that's amazing how that works out, isn't it?
I don't know though. What do we got here? It's a 1.
So
because
that's
both results are applied.
Yep.
So it's cruise down, so that gives you an additional
That's
marker.
2 pins.
You're immobilized, so another pin,
So that's 3 pins.
and you can't move for the rest of the game.
But this is the end of the game.
Yeah, so basically you're just down that you have 3 pins and you don't have the order die left.
3 pins and down. Do I have...
Does you have any skills that fixes that problem?
When down order, make order advance and can move.
Yeah, but you're immobilized.
Yeah, but if I give it an advance, I can still shoot, can't I? Even if it has acted. But I need to take an order test.
Yep. Oh, let's see.
So that's 3 pins.
3 pins. 1 for hit, 1 for immobilized, 1 for stunned or shaken.
So when I get my die, I can try to use this push through.
Yeah, because you still get to use your die.
Yeah.
Even though you're immobilized.
Yeah. When I have a down order on my, we will check how it's.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah.
Okay. We've discussed the rules a little bit, and we found out that we might have been playing immobilized wrong for the last part of the 6 months we've been doing this, because when we read the rules, it really doesn't say anywhere on immobilized that you should place a down order. It, however, says that if the vehicle has acted, you turn the order dice to down.
Yes.
So we're going to be asking Alessio and the Warlord team about this and see if they can clarify that. Until then, we'll just play it as it says. If you're immobilized, you don't get a down order if you haven't already used a die.
Correct.
In this case, however, the other result, crew stunned, results in a down order given to Bachmann's Tiger.
Panther.
And he has a special rule that says that if he's given a down order for any reason, it's immediately pushed through. It's immediately turned to an advance.
Yes.
Though since he's immobilized, he can advance, but he can shoot.
I would say that is definitely viable. He's trying to advance, but he can't, but he can still shoot.
He's reacting to being shot at by driving and shooting. So you can take a shot.
I will take a shot, but I do need to take a morale test since it says so in the rules.
Yes. So you want me to take that cam?
You can take that cam. And spin it slowly so people don't get seasick.
They've been watching. They've been watching you all day, so I can't imagine how
pins,
they're not getting seasick.
7 or less. And
That's a 9.
that's just nothing.
So you're just standing there.
I'm just standing there. We can just put it down again.
Yep. This leaves us with the last remaining die belonging to me.
So you have got.
I have a jumbo.
You have a jumbo, and you have this guy.
I have that guy. I have
That guy.
Yeah, I still have Mr. Super Heavy over here.
That guy.
Let's see. The Sherman is done. He's not going to be able to do anything.
Nope,
he can't get within line of sight of anything, so he just goes down. Driving really, really fast with my boss and giving him a run order.
Will that
get me within 6 of anything?
I really don't know.
10 inches with my ass over here. No.
No.
No. So he's pretty much also done.
Yep.
So he goes down.
And then it's the Battle of the Pershing.
It's just a big gun left. Pershing, where we removed the die because of some nice movement and skills.
Special skills?
No, my skills, not his skills.
No.
You just call voodoo die and shit happens. I have to actually
Think.
Play.
You have to think.
I have to think.
So
he's going to open fire first.
First an order
Take a
test.
to see if we're allowed
9
to
or
open
less. And you are. Then you need to take another order test to be able to shoot, since he's in cover.
And that's a game.
That is the end of the Battle of the Legends.
You want to do a quick summary here?
Yeah, let me just pause, just in case I want to cut or edit or do something.
Do that.
That was the end of the game, as we said, and we decided to add up the alive points instead of the kill points.
Allied points for the Allies is 2006.
And for the Germans, 1015.
Which amounts to 7 Allied tanks versus 2 German tanks.
Remaining German tanks.
Which really shows you that the Germans were vastly outnumbered, but the quality of the German arsenal was a lot higher.
Yeah.
Though the Allied also had the advantage of technology, which we've seen with the suspense.
Gyro stabilizers?
Gyro stabilizers.
Yeah.
Which was mainly featured on the Sherman tanks, which was the Sherman was the second most produced tank of World War II.
Yeah, and the most numerous
tank produced is
the T-34
Russian.
in its variants, of course.
But this sums up our Legends game.
Yeah.
Where, as you can see, we've used Flames of War
size models.
For the most part, 15mm scale terrain.
Yeah.
But we apply the Warlord Bolt action rules.
Yeah.
Next time you see us, we will be playing
Tobruk.
And
that will be with a special
commander.
Yeah.
Actually, several special commanders will be in play at Tobruk. So yeah, this has been Damon
and Svein
from tabletopbattle.com.
And what else? Yeah, I just want to say that when this guy failed his order test 2 times, blocking Carius, that really bugged me out. If he had been able to move, Carius could have moved and done some shooting here and tried to stem the tide of advancing Hellcats and Stuarts.
I would say that goes up and up with you calling my die and they actually ending up the result you were calling.
That was awesome.
What goes around comes around.
That was awesome.
It was.
Okay, people, thank you for watching, and as always, leave your comments. We love your comments and we love your likes, and we try to answer all the comments as best as we can.
Yep.
And if you are a Norwegian player, join our Facebook page, watch the link below the video.
And if you're not a Norwegian player, join the page anyway.
Well,
our Facebook page. Not the Norwegian Bolt Action.
No, join Tabletop Battle so you can see all the videos before anyone else, and also have access to sneak peeks and competitions and other stuff.
And as some members can tell you, you might even get freebies.
Yeah, you might even get freebies. So that's it.
See you another time.